Hello and welcome back to the channel. I thought I would play Fields of Green today since it is harvest season and there's a couple of cool solo modes. Some are fan made and such, so I'll go through those. You got a scoring card here and like a strategy guide for beginning players and stuff, and then you have reference cards to remind you how to run each round. I'm not going to play with the crop circles, so I'll remove those. I have my events. Now you do not have to have this to play with the expansion, but you can. So we'll set that over here. And then we have early planning. You do not have to have this to play either, but we'll play with this for this game, and I'll set those off to the side. Deal out 2 to every player. If you are playing with this expansion, this is always normal. You would deal 2 to every player. They choose one. Now, there's 2 different kind of solo modes that I am familiar with, and one of them is you simulate a 3-player draft, since this is a draft style game. So you would draw 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 1, 2. So you pick your cards, and we'll go over that later, but you'd pick your cards like normal, and then you would make 3 hands, a 6, a 5, and a 4. And then you would look through, choose the card you want, give a little shuffle, discard 2. Then you do the same thing here, and if you notice, it has simulated a draft. So now I have 3 cards to choose from, so I would choose 1 and discard. I would choose one of these 2, and this is like the last hand coming around the table, and you would have 1 card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you would simulate your draft. Now the mode that I'm going to show you today, someone I believe on BGG calls it the Gladiator mode, and that is the solo mode that we will be playing. This part starts like normal. I have my 15 coins. I have my starting water tower that's full and my silo with 1 wheat. So I have an early planning for livestock or for fields, or I mean construction. Let's see, what do I want to go with? Let's go with the construction. We'll stick it near the silo, and we will try to, now we'll put it on this side. And we will try to get some equipment going. So now, like you would in a normal 3-4 player draft game, we're going to pick 6 cards from at least 3 of the different decks. So we have fields, livestock, construction, and buildings. And it does recommend, especially for newer players, early round, don't even bother with these. These are in-game scoring. So you can do 3, 1, 1, 1. You could do 4, 1, 1, or 4, 1. Any combination, as long as you do at least 3 stacks. So in this mode, the only difference is you're going to double it. So for instance, I'm going to take a field. That means I take 2 fields. And I'll take a livestock. So I take 2. And I'll take a construction. But that means I'll do 2. So that's just 3. I need to do 3 more. Well, let's do another field. And another field. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 2 more. Do I want to go? Let's go with construction. I already have this. We want to get that going because this says, let me see if I can get it to focus for you. If you build a construction site over top of this location, you do it for 2 less money. Any other site would be 1 less money. Let me see if that will autofocus. There we go. That's not bad. All right. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And we're going to shuffle this whole deck up. And if it keeps autofocusing crazy, I will turn it off and do it manual. Now, setup, other than this, is like normal. Round 1, full water tower, silo with 1 food, and your 15 gold. 15 money. Now, let's see, where can I put these? Are kind of out of the way. So you draw 2. So I have a whale and pumpkins. There we go. And if you're not familiar with the game, top left is what you must pay to build it right now. Sometimes there will even be water or food costs for some fields or some animals. In-game bonuses right here. And then these are ongoing effects. Okay, and if it will focus. Are you going to focus or not? All right. So if you notice, one says construction harvest, one says field harvest. So that means during the harvest phase is when you can activate that. If I want to activate this one, I must pay 2 coins during the harvest phase to place 1 water on top of up to 2 water towers within 3. It's pretty awesome. And then this is getting some food for water. All right. Well, I do think we have to start with this. So I'm just going to discard this one. It's out of the game. And I don't know where to put it really. And we're going to do the whale. And the whale will go right here on top. And I've already got to rewind a little bit because I messed up. But now I do want to show you. This does not say that there is a minimum you must pay. It just says reduce the cost by 2. Okay, 2 less. And this is normally 2 to dig this well. Well, I guess we just do that for free. But I forgot to draw an event. Now, you can skip it on the first turn. And then even in multiplayer, it kind of recommends to just skip it on the first turn. But I'm going to draw the event card. And if for some reason it does not work in the first turn, we'll draw another one. But yeah, I'm going to draw an event. And I was supposed to have done that before. Oh, that's my deck. I'm sorry. I'm messing up all kinds of ways already. Tax increase. So at the end of the harvest phase, each player must pay tax equal to twice the current year. And if you're unable to, you must turn a field or livestock on their farm into an open area. That's not that bad, especially first year. We're in year 1. So we'll put this here. So at the end of this phase of drafting and gathering, I need to have 2 money in my inventory. So we'll set that there. Try to remind myself. Actually, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to cheat a little bit since I'm recording and playing and doing everything, so I don't forget, so that I don't run out of money. I'm going to pay my taxes. All right. That is the first action phase. So now I have strawberries or garlic. Okay. So let me see what I would want to build. So the garlic wants a lot of adjacent fields to get a lot of food late in the game. Strawberries are a once, now, and done with 2 points at the end of the game. Since we got the garlic so early, let's try it. Let's try it. So, discard that. I think I'm going to put it right here. That is 1, 2 away from the water tower. And just to help remind people, it's right here on the side of the card. The water normally has a range of 2 tiles before you start. You think of it as transporting that heavy water and spilling it and losing it. And so, I don't know. Let's pretend it's 2 miles away. I don't know. But anyway, range of 2. That will cost me 3 to build. So, I'll take 2 change. And then we just keep going. So now I have rice and horses. Now horses are going to require a feed, which right now I don't have enough feed, but I could get that. And it'll get you money. where rice will get you a lot of food later in the game. But see, it costs 2 water each turn. The first year you only get 1 food, then you would get 2 food, 3 food, 4 food. They're not bad, but it is expensive if you notice. See, this one actually has a cost of 4 gold to prepare the field, and you must use up 1 water right now. Which means I could not put it here because 1, 2, it's too far away from the water tower. And although I do eventually want to get more fields, I think I'm going to pass on this. I'm going to go with the horses. I'm going to put it right here. Now the food can transport as far as you want, load it up in the truck and haul it. But it says if it's adjacent to construction. I have it adjacent to this construction site, so we want to make sure we feed them. And I am zoomed out so you can see. I'm sorry. Hopefully it's not too much of a glare. I'll try to fix that, but we have a green card, red card, yellow card. It is kind of hard to see, but I think it's about the best I can do. Yeah. In this situation. That's why I'm zooming in and showing you the cards. So let's draw 2 more. We have more horses or greenhouses. So, do I want to build that? That would have been good next to a rice field. Am I going to produce enough food to do 2 horses? I don't know. That would be a lot of money. And the greenhouse is going to cost me water. This is too far away, and this is where I would want it. This right here is exactly where I'd want that greenhouse, so I could put more fields here. So I think we'll discard that. Now, do I want to get another silo or water? I think let's just go ahead and do this for now. It should be 3. Put some more horses. We got some more courses going. All right. We have animal pen and barley. Now, if you look on barley, it says you get 1 food for each non-cereal field within 2. You get an additional food. Now, if you look right here, it says cereal, and on the garlic it says vegetable. For each non-cereal field within 2. So we could put that and get a little more food. That's not bad. 1 less for each livestock within 2. So if I put it here, that animal pen would cost me 4 for 3 points, which is not bad, but I'm thinking this might be better long term. So it would be cool to get an animal pen. If I get another animal pen, maybe I could put it there. So we'll put that there. So that'll cost me 1 money and 1 water. And we continue on. Oh, and this is immediate. So I get 1 food. All right. I forgot to notice that. Right here, it says immediate plus it's in gray. So I get 1 food. And then for each non-cereal cereal field, within 2, get an additional food. So that will take care of almost all of my food needs. Let's see. All right, we got another well. That's not bad. And then we've got apple trees. Get 1 food for each water tower within 2. Oh, that would have been better. That would have been much better where the barley is, unfortunately. So I need to put, so I need this. So I'm going to need this here. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. Although I'd like to build another well. I think I'm going to have to do this. That'll cost me 3. We are getting low. Alright. No, I don't want to do that. I won't have enough water. So, do I want to build the well? Let's take the 3 money back. I'm sorry. No, I don't think so. So I think I'm going to discard both of these to build a water tower. I'm going to place it right here. Now if I get an apple, it'll go there. Now it's going to cost me 2. And water towers come in to play fully stocked with water, which is a good thing. But I don't have a fruit next to that. But maybe I can get some later. So that is the end of this year's draft. So now we go to harvest. Now the cool thing about the harvest phase is that you can do this in any order you want. And they'll say right at the bottom, harvest. Let me just show you one. Right here, it says this is a field that will yield harvest. You can activate it during the harvest phase, which is now. So, to do that, I have to pay the cost. So I need 1 water. 1, 2 away. I'll pay a water there. Now these both need 2 food, and I don't have enough food for both. So let's go ahead and put 2 food here. Okay. Now this is the cool thing about the harvest. This is all one phase of the game, but you can activate them in any order that you want. So I activated this one. In fact, let me just, to show you what I mean, I'm going to activate this one first. So I will spend 2 food. And this says, there's another copy of the same card. It says get 4 coins. And if there's an adjacent construction, get an additional 2. So I will take these horses here. And I will take 6 money. Because I fed them well, they worked for me, and made me some money. Now I'm going to activate this card. And it says get 1 food. And if there's a fruit field adjacent, well, that's not. So I get 1 food. And I will put that into my silo. Now I'm going to activate these horses and feed them some food and get them to work for 6 money. Nice. Then I'm going to pay 2 money here. Yeah, why not? Because I plan on getting some more fields. And it says place 1 water on up to 2 water towers. And that is why I went ahead and took the water from this tower, emptied it up. So 1 water on up to 2 water towers within 3 spaces. 1, 2 away, 1, 2 away. Now at the end of the game, I want to try to have these empty, which I know it kind of doesn't make sense, but it means you're not wasting water and you're using it well, and you'll get a point. But that's for the end of the game. So I'm done with the harvest phase. I've used all the cards I can. So all of this goes away. And I had enough money to pay my taxes. And that's it. So we will move to year 2. And I think I'm going to go with some more fields. I need fields. That's 1. I'm hoping to get more apple fields or orange fields or something. There's 2. Let's get a livestock. 3. Let's get a construction. That's 4. Let's go ahead and get... No, I'm not going to do purple till next round. I think I'm going to pass on that. So let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go another field. 5. And let's try some more livestock. Why not? 6. And I will double check my count here in just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're good to go. And we're ready for year 2. Let's see what the event is. And we get fertile soil. Each player gets 2 food. And if you notice at the bottom it says immediate. Nice. Because my grain bins are currently empty. So I have the ability to store the food. If you did not have an empty silo, you would miss out on that. Now, if you look at your gameplay summary, every player would now get 1 food, 2 water, and 3 money. All right. Again, if your silo is full, you miss out. And for instance, my water towers are full, so I miss out. So it probably would have been a good idea for me to not have paid this money. But if you do not pay the money during the harvest, you don't use it, it becomes, you turn it over, or in this case, I got these. It's unused, it goes into, since it's unused, it's like you haven't maintained it, and so it deteriorates. Even if you do not use the ability. I was going to have to pay anyway, went ahead and used the ability to show it off, so there we go. All right, and then 3 money. 1, 2, 3. Let's draw 2 cards, see what we get. Ooh, we got the apiary. Also counts as a field and a livestock. That's pretty cool. And pay up to 3 to get food equal to the... Okay, that's an immediate. I don't have anywhere to store that food. So, I definitely do not want the strawberries right now because I have nowhere to store the food. Although this is pretty cool. It's an easy... I don't know if I want it there though. I might want it like here. Let's go there. It's an easy 1 coin for 1 point at the end of the game. Now I hope I don't regret that because I know I want to try and get like an apple field or orange field or something here. But I also need more food storage, so I need more water towers, more silos. Let's hope I did not mess up taking that single point. Now we have barley and garlic. So there's another garlic field. That might not be too bad. And then we've got barley. And that's another. So you've already seen these. So let me see. I was thinking of maybe putting another water tower here. But maybe I go with the garlic instead. Let's hope I don't get burnt here. But let's go 1, 2, 3. Build a garlic field right there. And continue on. See if this will focus. Not really. So we have geese. For 1 food, I can get 2 money for each adjacent water tower. So it needs to be kind of in between to make it worth it. Or cattle. For 2 food, get 2 money for each adjacent empty space. So these would want to be like here, 1, 2, 3. So that way they can roam and eat grass and get fat. Let me think about that for just a second. I think since right now, I would like to have both of these actually. But right now, these are going to use food and get money. And I'm not hurting on money. But I am hurting on storage. And I actually need more water to plan for my future plans. So, why don't we That'll take away my plans to put cattle out there, but let's put that there because that's 1, 2, 3 away. And I can fill that up with water. And that cost me 2. Did I pay the 2? I don't think I did. So let's pay the 2. And continue on with 2 cards. And let's see what we get. We get pumpkins. You get 1 food, and if there are 3 or more livestock within 2, you get an additional food. So that's not bad. 1 food for, or 1 water for 2 food, because I've easily got 2 great locations for the pumpkins, and I can get water to that. So that's not bad. Irrigation channels. You get 1 victory point for each field within 2. Ooh, now we're talking. But that's immediate. So, let me see. Each field within 2. So it could go here, and that'd be 1, 2, 3. This counts as a field and a livestock, but there's no way to get. So do I want to go 3 money for 3 points, or 3 money for a point and food? Plus it is another field. Tell you what, hope I don't regret that, but let's go right here, pay 3, and move on. So now I need to get some more silos going. Ooh, ox and pigs. I do like the ox. So for 2 food, you get 1 money for each other location within 2 that has a harvest. So you have them out there harvesting your fields. Or with the pigs, it costs 2 food and you get 5 money. And you can pay additional food to get 2 extra food for 2 extra money. So you can get 5, 7, or 9 money off of the pigs each harvest. They are expensive. They take a lot of food. Now, both of those will get me money. I like both of them. So it's 1, 2, 3. This would be 1, 2, 3. This one doesn't have to be any specific place. It just needs food. So I need to get some food going. Oh, I'm gonna risk it. Let's go with the pigs. Now it'll cost me 4. Okay, we have strawberry and corn. And I see corn. I would have liked to have had the corn. For 2 water, you get 2 food. And if there are 2 or more silos within 2, you get an additional food, which is not bad. So you put 2 silos down, you put the corn down, and for 2 water, you're getting 3 food each turn. It's not bad. Strawberries is immediate, but we don't really need either one of those at the moment. So pigs weren't too bad. Let's take a silo, and we will just put it down here under the pigs. We're going to get them nice and fat. Silo cost nothing to build, but it does not come with any food. It's empty for now. So we got to hope that we can get some food going. All right, so let's start with getting some of this food spent. We'll go here on these horses. So we'll get 4 plus 2, so we'll get 6. Then we're going to, that one's too far away at the moment, so we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to get 1 food, but we don't have a field next, or a fruit tree or anything next to it, so it's just 1. Then we're going to go 1, 2, and get 1 food. Then we're going to spend these 2. Here we go. I think we're going to put those on the pigs, and we're going to get 5 money. It says that we can spend additional food to get 2 more money. Let's see. Before I do that, I think I'm going to go. Oh no. Oh no, I built my pumpkins too far away. I'm a dummy. I meant to put them right here. Or right here. That is so dumb. I had 2 great places to put it. This would have been better. So this one I can't reach with the water. It's 3 away. So I'm not going to have enough food to do this. So this placement is going to cost me twice, and you will see why. That was dumb. Alright, so I will spend this food to get 2 more coin. And then I will spend 2 coins to put water. Might as well. Here and here. Oh, that's awful. That is awful. This would have been better empty in case I get a scoring. Some of the scoring cards you want to surround it with buildings to get more points. That would have been a great place for a scoring building. Alright, so I think I'm done with my harvest phase. Now, if you are unable or unwilling, if you choose not to, for whatever reason, but if you're unable to pay the harvest cost, so for instance, right here it says pay 2 food during the harvest phase. You have to feed the horses. Okay? Even if you do not activate this ability or you're unable to activate the ability or whatever, you still have to pay the cost. Same with the water tower. So these pumpkins, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, they're too far away. I cannot keep them watered, so they flip over to an open space. So I'm just going to use this open area card that I have here. And these horses, since I did not get the food from this field, I did not have enough food, so, and that's bad. That's minus points if I don't fix that, and it takes an entire action to fix them. So that is awful. So now I lose all of this. This goes away. This goes away. And of course, as soon as I start playing on camera, I play even worse. I'm already bad at this game, but now I'm playing even worse. I'll keep this food for now, because we're going to go to year 3, and I will get 1 free food, 2 water. I have nowhere to put it, and then I will get 3 money. 1, 2, 3, and got to remember to do the event, so I'll put that here. So let's draw some cards. This time I think I will go for some in-game points. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Don't know how some of those got twisted, but there we go. Alright. Year 3 event. Irrigation works. Each player may pay 1 money during the upkeep phase and build a water tower in their farm. Ooh. I'll pay 1 money to build a water tower. So where am I going to put it? Am I going to put it right here? It's still within 3 of that. I would like to have 1 here in case I get the apple trees. Alright. I'm not doing very well on emptying my water towers. Now I can pay the money and just not get the water. I can choose to not take the action. But, all right, let us continue. Well, we got barley again, which we don't need. And 2 stars for every 2 fields of the same type in your farm. 2 points for every 2 fields of the same type in your farm. I don't know that that is all that good, because there's 2 fields that are same, but that would just be 2 money. Now if I uncover the horses, or 2 points, I'm sorry. Now if I uncover the horses, that'd be 2 horses, and that would be 4 points. I'm not sure I like either one of those, so I'm going to discard them. And do I want to build the tower? I think I've got to go ahead and fix my area here. So here are the available actions, and when you draft one of the cards, you can do one of these things. You can build it, you can discard it to build a water tower, you can discard it to build a silo, you can discard it to go to the market to sell some food for money, or you can restore a location. And it only costs 1 gold. It just takes you a turn to do it. So it is like I'm a turn behind, which is unfortunate. But that's just a reminder of what you can do. So I want to get these pumpkin fields back up. That is 1 point at the end of the game, and plus it's going to give me a lot of food now that I have water next to it. So I will have to take another turn and get my horses back, which is unfortunate. So now we have the tool cabin and the hydroponics garden. So for each location within 2 with equipment on it, you pay money and you get extra. I had this early in my last game, and I had 3 buildings right next to it with equipment. I was getting, I got 3 points for 4 money. I got 3 points for 3 years. It's ridiculous. It takes 1 coin to activate it to maintain the building. Whether you use it or not, it takes 1 coin to keep it from flipping. Then, each equipment, you pay 1. So I was paying 4 money and getting 3 points in years 2, 3, and 4. It was crazy. Hydroponics. Get 1 point for each water tower within 3. That might not be too bad. I definitely don't need the tool cabin. I have no equipment. I haven't got to draw any equipment from the bag this game. It's unfortunate. So let's see. If it's here, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 1. If it was here, that'd be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That'd just be 3 points. This would be 2 points. So 4 for 2 points. And that's 2 points. Yeah. I mean, this wouldn't be too bad. But it'd almost make me want to build another water tower here, or here, or like here. Do I risk it? Because I know I'm running out of cards. Let's go ahead and risk it. Why not? Let's put it there, and maybe I can get another water tower here, and that will still count toward my apple field if I'm able to get. Oh, more garlic. Oh my goodness. More garlic and water pumps. Refill up to 2 water towers within 3. Then get an equipment. Ooh. Now that's immediate. If you notice, I have no empty water towers. So I would not get the free 6 water. But I would get an equipment. And the equipments are pretty cool. But I don't think that's going to help me this late in the game. Getting 1 equipment when I have all this water. So this is what I'm going to do. Now since I have built this extra water tower, I can build beside it. You cannot build diagonal. It must be orthogonal. But since I've built up here, I can build this garlic field right there for 3. So now I'm hedging bets that I can get a purple building that'll give me a lot of money when surrounded, or I can get an apple field put right there, and each one of those will get me extra food. That would be amazing. Oh, well, 2 potatoes. Get 2 food if it's built adjacent to a silo. Get also an equipment, and that's immediate. So if you notice, the cost of this is 3 money and 1 water now. But you immediately get 2 food. If it's built next to a silo, you also get an equipment. That might not be too bad. That would be 3 money for a point, food, and an equipment. And I could easily put it right here. And actually, right there might not be too bad, because right now the only thing using this is that. Yeah, let's just do that. It's not the greatest, but 3 money and a water. And since we're spending that, it's gone. But I now immediately get 2 food. Let's put some of the food right here in this silo. There we go. And then I get an equipment. Now, anytime you get an equipment for any reason, if it says get equipment, you draw 3. So there's 1, 2, 3. And there's loads of different equipments, and there's 2 of everything, I believe. So let us see. I don't know that these are going to be beneficial to me, so this may not have been the way to go. Let me see if I can hold these in my hand and put my hand up to the camera there. So I have a power generator and 2 pipes. Now I only get to choose 1. So I can pay twice the building's cost and apply its ability at the game end. And this will let you transfer water to a tower if it gets low. Well, I've already paid the money to build the field. I already get one of these. This is saying pay twice its building's cost and apply its ability. Now what that means is, for instance, the horses, I wouldn't pay 4 food, I would pay 6 money. I would double the cost and I could use the horses again. So for 6 money I could get $6. That's pointless. The only thing you'd want to do that for is if you have something that produces a lot of in-game points. And I don't have any right now. I guess the hydroponics would get me, for 8 money, would get me 3 more points. No. So I don't think I want the generator. So we'll take one of the pumps. I'm going to put it right here. Since this one is the furthest away from the others, it's still in range of the well, but I think that's what I'm going to do. It's an equipment, and who knows, I might get something that gives me points for equipment. Get 2 points for each dairy livestock within 2. Nope, I did not do the cows, and I don't have goats, and nope, all I have is meat and work. Slaughterhouse, get 1 point for each meat livestock within 3. Well, that's kind of strange. Well, pigs are meat, horses meat, and that's within 3. So if this one here, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot get all 3 of them in range. So 6 money for 2 points. I guess we're going to discard those, and for 1 coin, we will get our 2 points back from our horses. That's unfortunate, but that had to be done. Oh, and here we go. Look at this. We have orange, trees, and peppers. You get 1 food for every 2 adjacent fields. You get an additional. That is a vegetable. This one is a fruit. So do I take my chances? Now, it says for every 2, 1, 2. I don't have one here, so that would get me 2 food for 1 water. This would be 1 food for 1 water, but it would activate all 3 of these and get me 1, 2, 3 more food. I would really like to get an apple tree there because of the water towers, but I could always put an apple tree out here by itself. I think we got to go ahead and take that, plus that's points. That's going to give me a lot of food this round. Yeah. So it cost me 1 coin, and that's the end of this draft action phase. So, all right. Let's start with... Oop, nope, I don't want to start with the pigs. Let's go with these horses. That'll give me 6 money. And then we'll go... These pumpkins get 1 food, and if there are 3 or more livestock within 2, get an additional food. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Right there, the pigs. So we have these 3 red cards within 2 spaces. So we're going to get 2 food, and I will now spend that 2 food right here to get 6 more money. All right. Then I'll go ahead and pay 2 money for that. Although, well, not using it yet. So let's see. We're going to go 1, 2 spaces. Come on. 1, 2 spaces. 1 space. 1 space. There we go. And let's see. I was supposed to get a water, but that's okay. I forgot during the action phase, when I draw this, I get a water. So I could have refilled this. But I'm not going to worry about it, because I had to spend 1 water to build the potatoes. And I think that was after. So I may not have had the space. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to refix that. So let's see. This will get me 1 food. Let's activate that. This will get me 1 food for the field. And since it's next to fruit, it gets 2. So 2, 4, 6 food. And I have the space. So let's get 6 food. I'm having trouble grabbing those out of my little bin. 2, 4, 6. There we go. Remember, you cannot gather anything that you do not have the space for. Then I will pay these 2 food right here. And that says get 5 money. Boom. You may pay 2 up to 2 food and get 2 for each. So there's 2, 4 more food. So I'll take a 5 and put a 1 in. And then, let's see, we're good on food for a while. Let's spend these 2 money to activate that. And remember, only cards that have a icon here and say harvest, you must pay right now, or they become unusable. They like fall apart. So I get to put water in towers. So let's go ahead and put 1 water here. 1 water here. Okay. So I could get another field down in here. I could even get another field up in there. So we've paid all the costs that we need. We don't lose anything. Don't have any fields or equipment that become unusable. And we only discard the stuff that is on the bottom of the harvest cards that is paid for maintenance upkeep. Now, we get to go to round 4, the last round of the game. And we will get 1 free food. and I have the space for it. We will get 2 water. Now, I guess you could choose not to, but I don't know exactly why you would. So just put that there and put this here. And we get 3 money. All right, let's try to get some points. So there's 1. There's 2. Let's try to get an apple field. There's 3. Let's try to get an apple field. There's 4. Let's get a construction building. There's 5. And let's try to get some more points. 6. Can barely reach over that without smacking everything. But last round of the game. We get the Agricultural Act. When drawing cards during the upkeep phase, each player must draw at least 1 card of each type. Uh-oh, I should have read that first, huh? So, I will, the first 2 purple buildings I see, I'll put back and get 2 livestock. So, not even going to look at them, just going to discard them. And we're going to take 2 livestock. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I can already tell you I'm not going to score well this game. But that's okay. It's still fun. It's still a cool little puzzle. I have yet to play this 4 players. I would love to do that. I think it'd be great. Although it is a table hog. It's a table hog. I may have to pull out another table just to have somebody sit at the other table. All right. Tomatoes or fuel depot. Let's see. If built adjacent to construction, get an equipment. And if built next to a water tower, get 1. I could do both right there. That is pretty cool. Get 1 food for each adjacent location. Tomatoes. And that's immediate. So that's one of those that you would love to stick down in, like in an empty spot. So I think we're definitely going to go with the fuel depot. That sounds pretty good for my situation. So for 2 money, it says if it's adjacent to a construction, get an equipment. If it's adjacent to a water tower, get 1 point. And that's my first point this game, which is ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, and let's see what we get. I'll just read them off on camera. There we go. So we get the large tank. Upkeep, you put 1 water on this water tower. So you get 1 free water. Well, it's the end of the game. I'm not going to get any more free water. The Reaper Harvest. You may discard this instead of paying its field's harvest cost. That's pretty cool. Or, at the game end, for each adjacent field, you may pay 1 money to get 1 point. Well, that is definitely the one we're going to go with. We're going to get some in-game points if we can. We'll discard those 2. For each adjacent field. So this would be 1, 2, 3. This would be 1, 2. This would be 1, 2. Oh no, that's not field, it's livestock. This is both. Or I'm sorry, the apiary is both, that's a field. And it says each adjacent field. I don't believe that it counts on the field that it's on, but I'm going to double check that really quick. And I'll put that here. 1, 2, 3. Put it here, it'd be 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, The only thing I could do is go here and go 1, 2 more fields. But am I going to have a chance to do that? I need a water tower. I need an apple tree. Apple tree won't work there. All right, let me check on the fences. Now, I did not find where they said specifically that it was this card, but it does say adjacent. So I guess I put fences around all these, the garlic fields, and somewhat protect the orange trees. I'm not exactly for sure how it works, but there you go. So we'll just say it is exactly as it says, adjacent. So it's these 3 fields, not the orange field. Little unfortunate. Let's see, we've got chances for some points right here. We have 1 point for each different type of field and livestock within 3. That's not bad. Or 2 for each dairy livestock. Well, I don't have any dairy, so let's see what this would get me. Don't want that. If I did this, each type of field or livestock. This is both a field and a livestock. Each different type. No, different type. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. If I went here, that'd be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like something like this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that's probably the best. $6 money for 3 points. Let's just go ahead and do it. Because I'm not getting very many points. I need to get some points. We got watermelons and potatoes. 1 money, you may pay 3 to get 2 additional food. Or, 1 food to pay to get. And this one here is instant. Do I want to put down some more potatoes and get another? For instance, I could put the potatoes here and get another equipment. Does that do me any good? So that's 1 point plus potential points, and this is 2 points. With food. And the watermelon's fruit. That would have been good there. Let's try. Now here's something I'm not sure of. Since this is an empty space, this is technically it's 1, 2 spaces away, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4 away on my land. So could I get the water there so that I do not have to deplete this completely? I don't know. All right, let's just risk it. So it's going to cost me 3 money. If anybody knows the ruling on that water movement, then I'll pay this water, and I will get 2 food. And if it's built adjacent to a silo, it is. Let us get an equipment. Maybe I can get some more fences or something like that. I got a water tower pump. I got a water tower hose. And more fences. All right. So if you look at the top of the tile, if I can, here, let's just do it like this. See if I can get those in my hand good. So if you look at the top of the tile, the fences says it must be placed in the field, the pump, and the hoses must be placed on the water tower. And that lets you extend the range of the water tower or get a free refill right here. But I think I want to go with the fences for more points. I think that's what I was aiming at anyway. We're at the end of the game. I think I'm okay on that. So if I did this, it's currently 1, 2, I'd have the potential, and this is 1, 2, and I could do 3. So I could put fences around this garlic field. let's just do that. Let's just do that. So I kind of need a water tower and some apple fields. Don't know if I'm going to get either. We get donkeys. For one food, you get 2 money. Then you choose a field type, and you get an additional money for each field of this type within 2. That would not be bad. Nope, it would need to be here or here. Wouldn't be too bad next to that garlic. That's just money, though. You do get some points at the end of the game for money, but get 1 point for each meat livestock within 3. That's only going to get me 2 again, right? Yeah, no matter where I put it, that's only going to get me 2. And that's just going to get me money plus the 2 points. Do I want to build a water tower for a point and not be able to empty it? I would need something that requires a lot of water. So 2 points plus 2, 3, 4. That's 3 money for 3 points at the end of the game. This is 6 money for 2 points. So it's donkeys or water tower. I really wanted to put an apple field here. Or no, I want to put it over here, don't I? Okay. So yeah, let's build the donkeys there. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we get. Ooh. Advanced water tower. Counts as a water tower and has a range of 3. And it holds 4 water stuff. That's pretty cool. That's the first time I've gotten this to come up in the game. Because the first time or two I played, I did not throw in all the expansion cards I was learning in the game. See, wheat. Get 1 money and 1 star. Why could I not have gotten that at the very beginning of the game? That would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. So I don't need the water tower. Unfortunate. Let's put the wheat field right here. It'll cost me 3. And that's going to get me at least 1 point at the end of the game. And nope, I never got another apple field. So packing house. 2 points for every 2 fields of the same type in your farm. So that'd be garlic and horses that I have multiples of. So 4 points, 6 money for 4 points. Sheep is going to get me 2 points. Then it's going to give me 4 money. Four money would be 1 point for every 3 coins. So it's 3 coins for 3 points or 6 for... And actually, if I am reading this right and thinking of this right, this will actually be even better. This might have been better before, money per point wise, but it's even better now because I forgot I have 2 potato fields. So if I'm reading this right, every time, I'm going to read it this way. Every time I have 2 fields that are the same, I get points. I'm not going to say that I have to have 2 potatoes, 2 potatoes, 2 potatoes. It's just these 2 are the same. Check. 2 points. These 2 are the same. Check. 2 points. These 2 are the same. Check. 2 points. This is only half. That's 1 out of 2. I've already used these 2. There's a wheat, pumpkins, aviary, pigs, donkeys, all that. So that would be 3. All right. So now we go to the harvest phase. So I need to pay for stuff. So let's empty some of these water towers. And I can 1, 2. Then I'll go 1, 2, and I go 1, 2. So boom, I got me some points there. Let's go ahead and put 1 food there. 2 food on these horses. 2 food on these horses. I'm going to hold off on the pigs for now because I want to I'll put this water here because I want to do that at the end when I have more food. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pay for this water pump and not activate it. It says put 1 water on up to 2 water towers within 3. I don't want to. I just won't do it. I could put water down here, but I do believe, I'm going to double check. At first, I did not find the answer exactly, but then a little more searching and I found it. Now this, like I said, this is mandatory just to maintain the well, and then you must take the harvest action. Okay? Now if it produces something that you can't store, you just lose it. But you do this. But this one says you place 1 water on up to. And the creator of the game said you could choose 0. You choose 0, 1, or 2. It says up to. Now you still have to maintain the well so it doesn't fall apart. 1, 2, money. But I can choose on this card since it gives you the choice. The other ones do not give you the choice. So awesome. I don't have to put water in this. That will be a point at the end of the game. And then all my water is stored on just the 1 water tower. Awesome. So I think I'm ready now to work my engine. And I'll do these last. So I will get 2 coins. Then I choose a field type and get an additional coin for each field of that type within 2. So I'm going to get 2 coins. And I will choose garlic and get 1, 2 more money. Pretty straightforward. This, I will get a food. Is there fruit next to it? Yes. So I will get 2 food. 2, 4, 6 food right there. 1, 2. Oh, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's excellent. Now, I can go ahead and activate my pigs, and I will get 5, and I will spend 2 more to get 4 more. Now I've got some empty slots, so now I can go to this field. I will get 1 food and 1 point. Why could I not have gotten that round 1, year 1? So I've done this. So let's go to these horses. I'm going to get 4 money plus 2 money, so that's 6. And already did this. I go here. I'm going to get 6 more money. And then I go down here to the piggies. I've already got that money from the piggies. 1 food, and if there are 3 or more livestock within 2, get 2. So 1, 2, 3. So I will get 2 more food for that. Yay, yay. That's what we want to do. And I think I've activated everything. If I missed something, since I did things out of order, I went ahead and applied all my stuff first. You're supposed to apply it, like when you activate it, put the stuff so that you know you've used it. So hopefully I did everything okay. Everything looks correct. So let me get rid of this harvest. I'm going to remove all these harvest costs and I'll be right back. So as you see, I've cleaned off the harvest costs I paid, and I have my score sheet here. You have this as a reminder, so I just wrote it right here. Money, 1 point for every 3. Food, 1 point for every 2. Water, 1 point for every tower that has 0 in it. And we're playing the Gladiator mode solo. So let us start off by counting our cards and tokens. Well, I've got 2 there, so let's just put a 2 plus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 1, 2. So we get 24 there. Not bad, but not great. At least I did uncover those. Equipment. Now, none of these give me direct points. This gives me kind of indirect. So, at the end of the game, for each adjacent field, you may pay 1 money and get 1 coin. Well, remember, 3 money is 1 point, but this will get me 1, 2, 3 points for 3 coins. And then this fence will get me 1, 2, 3. So that is 6 points. I lost 2 points to get 6 points. I think that was worth it. Now, money. I have 5, 10, 15, 20. That's unfortunate. That is only going to be, 6 points? Yeah, 6 times 3 is 18. 7 times 3 would be 21. So, unfortunate. Food. So there's 1, 2, 3 points. Water towers with no water. 1, 2, 3 points. Now, game end abilities. I know it's hard to even see in person, much less on camera. It's so small. End game abilities. Let's just start at the top and work down. Boom. 1 point for each water tower within 3. And I never built another tower. So that's 1 space, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's too far. So this is worth 2 points. In that first little square, I'll just put a 2. It's not very good. And then we'll go down. Packing house. Get 2 points for every 2 fields of the same type in your farm. So remember, we talked about this. That's a duplicate. That's a duplicate. That's a duplicate. So that's 2, 4, 6. 6 points for 6 money. I think that is a good ratio. Then we're going to go down here. Guest house. Get 1 point for each different type of field and livestock location within 3 spaces. So we have 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that is it. Yep. So 4. 6 coins for 4 points. And that is all of my purple buildings. So in my purple buildings, I got 12. So let's see. We've got 24, 36, 39, 42, 42 and 12. It's 56. I see people online scoring 80 and 90 points. I got 56. That is not very good. But I've only played this solo mode twice now. I did him okay. I had a couple of events that were not great, but or I had that one, but it came up early. So yeah, I actually did pretty good there. Misplacing the pumpkins early hurt me because that wasted 2 turns. I could have built another water tower or something to get points. I will say, if you were kind of new to this game, it is okay early on if you're able to build out and like wrap around. Leave yourself some empty spaces because you never know when you're going to get something that you need to put right in the middle of something else. But yeah, really cool game. I really enjoy it. I think this solo mode is pretty cool, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I've got more stuff coming up, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and may God bless you.